carried long. All three accompanists end on the same stroke.
"Woo-wee!" exclaimed Shady Green. "That's my fine. Slapping the porch with both hands, August yells, "You said it, Shady Green, that is mighty fine." "April," Smiley Carter says, "your voice gets stronger every time I hears you sing, and it's as smooth as honey. I'm telling you, God done give you a gift, child. Treat it precious."
Embarrassed, April drops her head.
"What do you say?"
Ella prompts her. Lifting her head ever so slightly, April looks through her eyelashes at Smiley Carter and says, "Thank you." Carter smiles broadly.
"You are welcome, child."
Leaning over to lay her auto harp on the porch, Ella says, "I'm going to get us some water." When she stands, she sees Tucker and March walking toward them. "Tucker!" she exclaims. "And March, there you are. Come on up here and join us." When March doesn't break into a run toward the porch as she expects him to, Tucker looks down at him. He glowers at her. His shoulders are pulled so high they nearly touch his ears.
"What's got into you?" Tucker says. "You look like a tomcat ready for a fight."
"Nothing." March shoots back at her and shoves his hands deep into his pockets.
"Then straighten up your face," Tucker says. "We's here to have a good time."
As they approach the group on the porch, August stands up and meets them. He smiles as he stands in front of Tucker.
"Look at how that boy's growed," Smiley Carter says. "He's as tall as you, Tucker."
"Yeah," August says to Tucker. "I can really look at you eye to eye now, especially since you got them new glasses." Patting his oversized afro, he adds, "And my fro makes me look taller than you." Folding her arms across her chest, Tucker gives him her best stony expression.
"Must be all that food you eatin' over at Smiley's. You stays over there more'n you stays with me. Besides, you're 14 years old now. 'Bout time you started growin'."
Leaning forward to look more closely at his hair, she adds,
"Is that a rabbit I see hiding in that bush?"
Raucous laughter rings through the group. It's then that Tucker notices April standing quietly beside her. Reaching down and picking her up, Tucker says,
"And here's my beautiful April, purty as always."
April reaches her arms around Tucker's thick neck and buries her face between Tucker's neck and shoulder. April takes in the familiar aroma of Tucker that clings to her clothes, the smoke from her wood stove, the sweet odor of her chewing tobacco, the lingering smell of this morning's bacon, and the faint smell of soap that indicates Tucker took the unusual step of washing up before coming to Ella's. They stand entwined for several moments. Silence falls on the others as they take in the beauty of this intimate scene. Ella takes out a tissue and dabs at the corners of her eyes. When April and Tucker release their hold on each other, Tucker sets the girl on the ground. The rural mail carrier passes by in a cloud of dust. Everyone facing the road throws up their hands in a friendly greeting. Tucker turns her attention to the porch.
"Didn't know there was a music show going on down here. Y'all charging admission?"
Carter slides a cane-bottom ladder-back chair toward Tucker with his foot.
"Hush up, old woman, and have a settee with us. I'm still waiting to hear you sing a song. I've heard rumors you ain't half bad."
Ignoring Carter, Tucker looks at Ella and says,
"Who gave an invite to that dark bag of hot air?"
Then, quick as a frog catching a willow fly with its tongue, Tucker turns to Carter and says,
"And the next time you call me old woman, I'm going to call on the spirit of Mama Maddie to put a hex on you."
Carter's smile fades as quickly as a mouse skittering into its hole.
"Don't be speaking foolish talk about the dead, especially Mama Maddie. She visits me in my dreams sometimes."
Ella watches for Carter's familiar smile to reappear. When it doesn't, she motions Tucker toward the empty chair. Sit down. I'm so glad you decided to join us." Noticing that March hasn't stepped on the porch yet, she continues, "And March, how would you like some lemonade?" Still frowning, March slowly steps toward Ella.
"I'd like some,"
he says. Ella quickly gets out of her chair. She takes 2 steps.